What's good, everybody? It's your boy Rexon Max, and today we're going to be talking about the Esports World Cup. Is about to take place this weekend. That's right. So we are going to be going through and giving our predictions. Now, if you've been under a rock, I don't know how you've been under a rock and don't know this, but the Esports World Cup is basically finna go down in Saudi Arabia. Basically, I don't know. I think it's like $1 million basis on the line, but I know the top winner is gonna get $300,000. Here's all the prizes for everybody from 300,000 to first, second, third, fourth, fifth, all the way down to 25th through 32nd is going to get $5,000. And to see how we're going to break down these groups, we first have to understand the rules. So basically, the first phase, you're going to have 8 groups of 4 players. They're going to do a GSL style. Each group plays a double elimination bracket. All matches are first to 3. The top 2 players are going to advance and everybody else is going to get eliminated. So if you don't know what GSL style is, basically what they're saying is if we are going to take a group, these first 2 are gonna play, and then the second 2 are gonna play. Whoever wins out of each one, they're gonna go off to play a different set, and whoever wins that advances. So basically, you only have to win 2 sets, and then you're up out of there. So basically, every single match matters. That's why they prefer GSL over round robin, because with everybody having to play everybody, sometimes in round robins you can get matches that don't really matter at all. With this one, every match counts. So you might have, let's just say, Gachagun and Punk play, Punk wins, then Ryuchi and NL wins. Then Gachagun and Ryuchi plays. Ryuchi is out. He never has to play Punk, or Punk never has to play him for the advance. So it makes things a little bit more interesting, keeping you at the edge of your seat. So basically, for us going through here, if we're to look at who we think is going to win, I have coming out of Group A, I have Punk and Gachagun. So I have Punk going on. He's basically going to win his first 2, and then Gachagun is going to come behind and get his 2-1 victory, only losing to Punk. So I have Punk and Gachagun coming out. I have for Group B, we have Problem X, Rain Pro, Lex, Angry Bird. I have Angry Bird and Problem X coming out of here. Then Group C, we see Phenom, Itabashi, Zangief, Kakaru, and Noah the Prodigy. I have Kakaru and Noah the Prodigy. Now, some people might say, like, Noah the Prodigy. But Noah Prodigy is one of my favorite players, so I'm rooting for Noah the Prodigy. This is my list, my expectations, who I think is going to win. So, it is what it is. So, I got Kakaru and Noah the Prodigy coming out of here. So basically for Group D, we have Zen, Xiaohai, Mena RD, and Dual Kevin. I got Zen and Mena RD coming out of here. Now I wanted to pick Xiaohai. I really love Xiaohai as a player, but I just don't think he's gonna come out. And then Dual Kevin, I don't have him coming out. A lot of this stuff I really just go through, look at how you've been placing so far. I might see how you've been going against head to head for I think who you're gonna go up against and stuff like that. And I just didn't see Dual Kevin coming out of this, in my personal opinion, with how he's just been placing and stuff like that. So I got Group D, Zen and Mena RD. Now Mena RD is going to come out in second. I got Zen basically winning his first 2. So I have Zen basically beating Mena RD when they match up, because I think Zen and Mena RD are going to win their first matches. So Group E, I have Hikaru and Chris Wong coming out. So I have these 2 coming out. Group F, I have Kawano and Oil King. I have Kawano and Oil King coming out. So I actually have Nephew. Not making it up out of here. So then with Group G, this one was a tough one. You got Nokodu, Bonjan, Tokido, and Lashard. That's just all monsters. But basically I got Nokodu. Nokodu has just been doing fantastic. He's been doing fantastic. So I have him coming out. And then basically out of everyone else, I have Lashard coming out. Lashard basically won the last chance qualifier to get into here. So for me, if you come and you're winning the last chance qualifier, that's kind of let you know that at this point in stage that we're in right now, you're kind of on fire. And I just think he'll be able to take that momentum to keep going, because when I look at just based once again how everybody's been placing, how everybody's been doing, plus with Lashard winning the last chance qualifier, I think he could take that momentum and the getting up out of here. So I got Knuckle and Lashar. And then in Group H, I have Big Bird and Moke. So Big Bird and Moke, we know Big Bird, he just finished second at Evo. I think he's going to come back with a vengeance. I think he's going to really take that, and he's going to use that as fuel for the come and start kicking some butt and taking some names. And then I have Moke coming out of here too. So then if we go up to the second phase, we basically have these lineups that are going to go together. And so basically for Group A, I got, from basically how I said everybody's going to win, I got Punk, Mena RD, Angry Bird, and Noah the Prodigy is basically going to be in GSL A. So we're running another GSL bracket, and I'm thinking it's going to be Punk and Angry Bird is going to make it out. So Mena RD and Noah isn't going to make it out. When I've been looking at Mena RD lately, he was doing fantastic at the beginning parts of the year, but towards this time of the year, he's been kind of not placing this high. I know he's been kind of having a character crisis and stuff right now. So I think if that keeps going on, he might, be at a point to where he might not be able to come out of this. So basically, I have Punk and Angry Bird coming out of this. Mena RD and Noah the Prodigy won't making it. So for GSLB, I have Cockadoo, Problem X, Zen, and Gotcha Gun. And I got Cockadoo and Zen coming out of here. Zen is a player that I really, really love. I think he's really, really going to do good this weekend. And then GSLC, I actually have Hikaru, Moke, Kawano, and Lashar. I got Hikaru and Lashar making it out of this. And then for GSLD, you got Knuckle, Oil King, Big Bird, and Chris Wong. I got Big Bird and Knuckle coming out, which takes us to our third phase. So if you basically have been keeping up, and I'm gonna try to put all this on the screen, it's not gonna be nothing fancy, it's gonna be like a text document, but you'll be able to see it. But basically for the third phase right here, you're gonna have Punk and Knuckle, Cockadoo and Lashar, Hikaru and Zen, Big Bird and Angry Bird. Now that's tough because we got Big Bird and Angry Bird going up against each other. It's just how the cookies have crumbled based on how they sit and how they play, so basically how they seeded this. And I actually got Big Bird coming in over Angry Bird. I think really Big Bird, and you kind of, if you noticing, you probably seeing how this is going to end. I just don't think Big Bird is going to take that loss laying down. I think he really has something to prove. I think he's going to really take that as fuel, and he's going to keep this going. If we jump back here to the first one, we got Punk and Knuckle. Now, Punk has just been on an absolute roll. And I think that Evo momentum is going to come into here, but Knuckle is somebody that always does fantastic. I mean, he's just, Knuckle is always a safe bet, but it's hard to pick. The dude just won Evo. Punk just won Evo. So that's why it's kind of hard to do these, predictions as far as fighting game tournaments and stuff like that, because if it's the event right after Evo, it's hard to pick people. It's hard not to pick the people who just got finished doing good at Evo. If they place in the top 4 at Evo, how do you just have them not making it to the top 8 for the next event? It's just really hard to say that. So that's how you end up with Big Bird and Punk being here. It's hard just not to have them going forward and pushing forward. So that's a difficult thing if you're really trying to be unbiased. I try to be as unbiased as I can. I guess I wasn't with Zen and Noah the Prodigy, but so next, Cockadoo and Lashar. I got Lashar actually winning. Like I said, I'm just really big on momentum and how good and you've been placing, how good you've been looking lately. It's hard to go against that. I guess with the FGC, with fighting games, like in boxing, styles make fights. You can have certain styles and certain plays, how the people fight and stuff like that you could be like, well, this person might be on the roll, but I think he'll have a hard time against a player that does so and so and so. With fighting games, you see them with tournaments having to play so many rounds, so many people, so many matches. They go up against different things so much, and they still come out on top. Different players, playing different ways, different styles. They show that matchup knowledge all the time with each tournament. It's not like it's a single individual fight each tournament. No, you got to fight tons of people to get to where you are. So it's kind of hard to just be like, Punk, Zen will play Punk, and Punk might actually show, like, I don't know, Punk might actually do bad against this character we hadn't seen a lot. We see it a lot. He just won Evo. He fought everybody. So, you know, it's a little difficult. But then we got Hikaru and Zen. I got Zen going. So right here we basically got Big Bird and Zen, and I basically got Big Bird coming out. And then, you know, right here we got Punk and Lashar. And then, you know, that's hard. You know, Lashar basically just won the LCQ for to get into this, so he's doing fantastic. But Punk just won Evo. So it's, you know, we kind of end up with Punk and Big Bird. And honestly, I think Big Bird, like I said, he's not gonna take this lane down. Big Bird, I don't know if you gonna watch this or not, but I know you're not gonna take that top two. I mean, Big Bird, I know you not gonna take that L at Evo laying down. If you get to go up against Punk again in the grand finals, you was only a jump in away from winning that whole thing, bro. I know you go down low, come back better than ever, and you gonna get this win. You not gonna go down again, Big Bird. I believe in you. I know you not. We gonna get this W. You gonna get this W. Might not have gotten the Evo, but you gonna get the Esports World Cup, and that's gonna put you in a whole nother category of your own. I'm not saying this is prestigious Evo, but shoot, if Evo is 1A, this is a 1B tournament. You still gonna have the respect. It's gonna be put on your name. I know you not gonna take that line down, so you gonna clip Punk, and you're going to end up being the Esports World Cup champion. So that's who I got coming out of here. I got Big Bird taking it all. So you guys let me know what y'all think. These are my predictions going into it. It's your boy Rexon Max. Peace out.